anticipating Tesla's version 14 to 15 evolution, potential upgrades, and future hardware integration challenges.
14.2 we'll have in our hands. And I think that literally, I think we'll probably have that by, let's say, 3 weeks from now, right? If we start to get like if we start to get a general population release, we'll get that this week, and then we'll probably get a revision change and some updates, and then maybe like 2 to 3 weeks from now. So we're looking towards the like end of October that I think everybody's gonna have the version 14, and then we'll probably get some more updates into like November. We're probably gonna see a lot of updates the same way we've seen with version 13. You notice version 13 went from we went through like I don't know what it was, version 13.1, 3, whatever, right? Pretty quickly, right? It was like a total of 6 months. We got like a new version update every month, and then we didn't see another version update since then, right? So it's been like over like 6 months since we've had a version update, and just to briefly touch on why that's a thing is because what'll happen is they're gonna try to make version 14 as good as they can, and then they're going to stop working on version 14. That's what they do. They stopped working on version 13. That's why we haven't had an update for 6 months. Then they're going to be working on version 15. Now there's a plausibility version 15 won't even work on hardware level 4 vehicles. I'm just saying, that could be a plausibility. Or they're going to try to work on, see, this is another thing they have to work on. They had to work on compressing the compute and the algorithm being able to execute on current version 4 hardwares, which is more work, right? Which they need it as efficient as they could potentially get it anyway, because the more efficient you can run the software, the better it'll run, and the more that it can execute, because the way computers work is basically, it's like reading a book, and you got to look at it as like, what is your ability to read at a certain speed, right? Are you reading at like 100 words a minute, 200 words a minute, 1,000 words a minute? And that's basically the way that compute works. So you can either just have a faster computer to read faster, or you can basically crunch the code so that it's less words, in a sense. I'm just kind of like generalizing this so like that way everybody can understand what I'm saying. So there's still utility in them spending the energy to crunch code. But at some point when they're like just trying just to squeeze like a microsecond out, it becomes so inefficient trying to spend that much energy and resources into that. It's better to just scrap it, say it's not going to go on version 4 hardware, say it's not going to be a version 14 anymore. Now the next thing is going to have to be a version 15. And so they're going to, again, for the next 6 months, we'll see updates on version 14, and then we'll start to see updates on, then they'll start to work on version 15, which version 15 will probably come out roughly around the same time next year, maybe about 3 months before, and I'm just giving them like the rough same time frame that they took this time. So version 13 came out roughly a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago, so I think we'll see the same. Maybe 10 months from now, we'll see a version 15, and again, version 15 might be coming out on hardware level 5 and not 4, which will really suck for everybody that has a Tesla right now. But I think, okay, before I get into that, I think they'll try to get version 15 to work on version 4,